How to scale limit utopian socialist experiments. Imagine trying to build a perfect community where everyone shares everything and works together. It sounds ideal, right? But when you think about expanding that idea to a whole country or even the world, things get tricky. Utopian socialism is all about creating small, perfect communities based on cooperation and shared ownership. Thinkers like Charles Fourier and Robert Owen designed these communities, often called phalanxes or cooperative villages. They wanted to show that a better society could exist without fighting over class or wealth. Instead, they believed moral persuasion and voluntary participation could bring about change. These communities aimed to serve as models for larger society, proving that cooperation could replace competition and shared resources could eliminate poverty. But here's the catch. These experiments are limited by their size. When communities are small, it's easier to manage resources, keep everyone happy, and stay economically stable. They relying heavily on the dedication and moral commitment of their members. If disagreements happen or external economic pressures hit, these communities can struggle or even fall apart. Scaling up these ideas to larger populations is a whole different challenge. Convincing an entire society to give up individualism and embrace shared ownership is tough. People are used to competition and private property. These small experiments work because they are voluntary and self-contained. Trying to make a whole nation adopt the same way of life is much more complicated. Larger groups are harder to keep united, enforce rules, and distribute resources fairly without formal institutions or coercion. From a broader socialist perspective, especially that of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, utopian experiments ignore the deeper issues of class and economic structure. They focus on ideal communities but don't address the root causes of inequality within the existing system. While small-scale cooperative businesses and intentional communities still exist today, they mostly serve local or niche groups. Their influence on society at large remains limited. In the end, the main reason these experiments face limits is because they are small and isolated. They show what's possible on a tiny scale but struggle to grow into a full societal transformation. This highlights why many socialists believe real change requires addressing the economic and structural foundations of society, not just creating ideal enclaves.